that's the size of it compared to me. There's your runners right under there. You get a whole bunch of different settings, features, things you can do with it. Let the Yeedi go. Vacuuming has always been a chore that I enjoyed, but it's nice when the mess isn't so big that you spend your whole day cleaning. Welcome back to What's in the Box. I'm Ryan from HITFAR. Recently, we started distributing for a brand called Yeedi. They manufacture robotic vacuums made to clean either an apartment or a large home, depending on which model you pick up. Today, though, we are going to be taking a look at the base model Yeedi Vac. So with that being said, let's open up the box, find out exactly what you'll get inside, and then, you know, maybe I'll share my thoughts on it after. So today we have the Yeedi Vac. This is the base model of the Yeedi lineup of robot mopping vacuums. And as you can see, just around here, it says Yeedi Vac. It gives you the model. You got the nice logo on this side. And we'll just go ahead and we'll take this out of the box. So inside your box, you're going to find your quick start guide, as well as the charging cable, your power station charging dock, and the little sweeper broom. Oh, let's get the, oh, that sounds so good. Oh, nice sound there. And it's actually got a little bit of like a grippy feel on the bottom. That'll stay in place nicely so your vac has somewhere to be housed. Hopping into here, it looks like a cloth bag that you get with it. That is the Yeedi Vac, the base model. The top is just sort of like it's got kind of like just a plasticky feel to it. And it's got like looks like a big sensor around the front. The power button here, it looks like some sort of like a camera. The top here opens up. Very easily remove your dirt tray. And then when you want to get rid of all of said dirt, things like that, you just open it up like this. That will stay down because it's all full. If you do need to remove any sort of dust and particulates from the filter in the back, you can wipe that away very easily with this. Also, the filter on the outside, you can clean it out like that. And this little wand stores away perfectly in here like this. Another thing that you can do, which is quite interesting, is once that's popped back in here, turn it over and remove this tray here. Pull out your bristles, and these might get hairs and things like that caught on them. You can actually use this piece right here. It's got a little blade on it, and you can take the blade and you just all along, remove the hair, take out any sort of hair that gets on there. Super, super easy to do. And this just fits right back in here, only fits one way. Your little piece here slides in and it clicks into place really nicely. Okay, so this right here, this is where you would put the mop attachment. So if you did decide to pick up the mop attachment, which you can get from Yeedi, that would connect on the back side here. So now that that's done, turn it back over and you can hop in here, back in like this, because there's a tooth there, locks it in. That's your power on off switch. That is to reconnect it to Wi-Fi. You've got a little button there for reconnecting to Wi-Fi. So just sort of bring this up here to show you a little bit closer. A little light turning on right here. Oh, and it's making sounds now.
Scan the QR code on the robot to download the app and get started.
Basically, you go to the QR code here. Web page. Cool. And it takes you here. I've already downloaded the Yeedi app, so open up the app. You can add a robot. So basically, you take the QR code here, and this little camera, you just scan it over the top of it.
Scan successful. Connecting to the app.
Okay, so now it is trying to connect the robot to the phone. It's a little bit of a process, so you have to definitely be patient with it. So I found the app for Yeedi is really, really intuitive. As you can see right now, my Yeedi is sleeping, but it has mapped out my entire house. It has my bedrooms, my living spaces, and you can also set a custom clean, which I really like. So if I just want to clean my spare bedroom, then I can move it down there. Or if I wanted to clean my kitchen, I could move it into the kitchen and set a custom clean. You can also add a few different robots if you have some extras. And it's got like a nice little, looks like a sensor. It's got a big sensor along the front here. Tons to check out. So that is the Yeedi Vac. That's everything that comes with it. It's super simple. It's got your charging dock. It's got your quick start guide. Everything you need to know about your Yeedi. We've checked out what's under the hood. We've checked out what is underneath. That's it. It's a super simple package. So first thoughts on the Yeedi. I had a chance to use it for a few days, and honestly, the base model Yeedi Vac is more than enough for a 1,000 square foot apartment like I have. I've got a couple of bedrooms, a decent sized kitchen, a couple of bathrooms to deal with, and the Yeedi Vac handled it magnificently. It only took 2 times for it to fully map out my entire apartment. The software, it was very easy to set up through my phone, through the app. This little guy just kind of went. He just went all over my apartment. He trucked. He went over my carpets, went over the hard floor. I have 2 different types of hard floor. We've got tile, we've got laminate. We also have area rugs, and the Yeedi Vac managed to understand when it was going on top of my area rug. You could hear it kind of spool up. It was putting a little bit more power into it. It bumped around into a few things. One thing that I will say is, in my time using the Yeedi Vac, I realized, the first few times that you do it, make sure you lift any sort of obstacles up and out of the way. Don't leave your shoes laying around. Make sure you do a little bit of tidying. It can do a lot of it for you, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to do a little bit of the work yourself. So yeah, would I recommend the Yeedi Vac? Totally. I honestly, I want to pick one up for myself. I love checking this out, and I can't wait to come back with a review of the big brother to this. This is the Yeedi Vac. It can drive around your house. You can tell it where to go, what to do, and it'll send itself back to its charging station when it runs out of juice. It roughly had about 90 minutes of charge in the time that I used it, and that was going over multiple different surfaces, 2 different bedrooms, 2 different bathrooms, and it cleaned everything really well. The house looks awesome, and I enjoyed it. So well done, Yeedi, the Yeedi Vac, and it's available now from HITFAR and hitfar.com. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Lots of thumbs ups, and leave a comment down in the bottom if you have any questions. Other than that, I'm Ryan. This has been What's in the Box, and we'll see you next time. Wow.